Alrighty, welcome back to another video. The Dune summons is up and we have a new hero that is released. Looks like a mean looking guy, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, towards the end of season 5 PvE stages, you can kind of get him as one of the avatars. So let's go and have a look who he is. This is Sneferu. So we did have a red sphinx in Khufu, and then we kind of have Hetepheres as a blue sphinx. I'm not sure if green has a sphinx, probably not. And what's the other color? What am I missing? Yellow doesn't have a sphinx, is it? Yeah, but anyways, this is the purple 5-star sphinx. Sneferu is a 5-star purple sphinx of the barbarian class. He is of the moon family, so if you hit him, you get water damage and defense down. And at the same time, I love his passive. The fact that he's able to dispel the latest dispellable buff from all enemies suddenly helps to kind of synergize with his special skill as well. So let's look at his special skill. So disheartening riddle. So moving forward, I'm probably not going to talk so much about the stats because the stats are quite inflated. You're looking at the double limit broken stats. You know, at some point you're not going to look, you're probably not going to use him with baseline stats like this. You probably want to emblem him up to plus 20 before you actually use him. But at the same time, you're probably not going to double limit break him anytime soon anyways. So I'm probably not going to talk about the stat that much, but let's look at the special skill. Disheartening riddle, slow speed, so it's a bit of a put off, but I guess the similar with Khufu, it is slow speed as well. So deals 415% damage to the target. The target chains through all the enemies who are adjacent to any hit enemy. All hit targets are immune to new status effect buffs for 5 turns and receive 250 damage for each attempted buff. I like Sneferu a lot. Now, most heroes, when they have the chain damage effect, so you're looking at something like Sir Rusli, you're looking at Winifred, Khufu, and himself. Most of them basically have diminished damage upon hitting targets other than the first target. So him, Sneferu, and Khufu are the only two I think right now that do not do that. So the fact that he hits 415% damage equally to everyone, I like this. I like this a lot. It's similar to Khufu. I mean, Khufu right now is 450% damage, but after the balance update, he is going to be at 415% as well. So what do I like about him? So firstly, hits hard. Hits really hard. Has the additional passive that allows him to deal 70% more damage. That's same as Khufu. And dispels the latest dispellable buff. So imagine if somebody already has a certain type of buff. In this case, probably the ones that most likely will affect consequent or the subsequent attacks is going to be something like defense up, or in maybe at some cases, I would say maybe counter attack. Three people having counter attack, that kind of thing. He's able to dispel that. And on top of that, he pretty much ensures that none of the targets will get additional buffs for 5 turns. Now 5 turns is a lot. So you can imagine that incentivizes you. If you're playing him on defense, you will need a cleanser first of all. It incentivizes you to use a cleanser. And I think this guy being in very fast wars is going to be insane. He kind of, because you look in terms of very fast wars, typically now the meta will be something like having Aramis as the tank and having Ludwig as the flank. You're cancelling all their buffs basically. If you get to 2 purple matches first, you're able to cancel out their buffs, which is really good. The fact that after the balance changes, Aramis will be dispellable So that means you can kind of use a dispeller first, for example, like using, let's see, maybe using something like Costume Sabina. No, not Costume, maybe even just normal Sabina, right? To kind of dispel off the ailment block, and then you can use Sneferu to basically hit like a truck and also apply this buff block to people. And especially when they try to get new buffs, they kind of get 250 damage as well. So I really like this hero. This hero's, to me, one of the really good ones that I would really like to pull. I don't know, being free to play right now is okay, fine, not free to play. Being cheap to play right now is definitely hard to pull this without doing excessive pulls, unless you're like freaking lucky and you get this, you know, in the 5 pulls that I have right now. So yeah, really enjoy this this kind of hero. I like it. Slow definitely, so you can't use this in regular wars, but you can use him in very fast wars, and I think it's really good as well. The other featured heroes are Anubis and Iset, both of which I have. Iset I have at 370. Anubis I have at I have one maxed at plus 20. I've been loving both of them. So yeah, will be awesome if in these 5 pools I can get one of I can get Sneferu. But let's see how it goes. So we have 5 pools here. I'm going to use all 5, and let's see what we get in the chest as well. Ta-da. Oh, had me there, that purple. I thought Sneferu was coming. Jarif, as usual. This guy is like pretty much the new Dawa sometimes. Rekather, that's the yellow sphinx. Wakas. And the final pool. So nothing much. Yep, nothing much from this. Let's see what we get. Ooh, darts. Nice. Darts would be awesome because right now I have 7. I'm on the way to get more darts to level up more yellows. So that's about it. Good luck with your pulls. Hope you guys get Sneferu. Let me know what you think about him. Personally, I think he will be one of the best offensive, very fast purples that you can get. But you know, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. GG.